Hi, thanks for being here today. I'm Dr. B, and I wanted to go over just a quick video of the three brain tapping sequence. I do have a longer video, it's about 20-ish minutes, that really goes into depth of the background behind it, why we do it, and all of that. But for those of you that either don't need all of that or have already learned it and want just that quick review, this three brain tapping video is for that. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Dr. B at drbhealing.com, and I am an integrative manual therapist and quantum healing practitioner. I have a practice here locally in Idaho, but then work worldwide with folks to just help alignment, balance, homeostasis, clearing that emotional and physical trauma. So, this three brain tapping sequence is something that I just think of it as pure gold, to be honest. It is a technique that, well, one, it doesn't take very long, which is awesome, right? But two is that it's just gold. I don't know how else to say it. It is probably the technique, the most impactful technique that has come across my desk in decades. So I use it all the time. I use it on myself. I extend it out to people that I see that are having a hard time, that I've gotten permission from their body to just give them a little balancing. I use it in transitions from one patient to the next to kind of clear what's been and move into what's next. I use it for transitions from like work to home, home to date night, or to quality self time, whatever that is. Or if I just feel like I'm stressed and I'm struggling and I feel a little bit imbalanced, this is a wonderful technique for that. I also really like to do it before bed. We have things that we encounter throughout the day that are stressful. And sometimes we don't even know that they're stressful, but they are. And internally, we're starting to bubble up as a result of that. So, this technique, just using it as, I mean, gosh, at the end of the day, it can take 8 to 10 seconds. It's really not incredibly long. Obviously, 8 to 10 seconds is not very long. We just have to remember to do it, right? And so, it's one of those where the more and more we do it, the more and more we see the impact of it. And it just helps keep us in those little bit of, kind of a writing tool throughout the day, because otherwise things can stack up on each other and we more and more into that sympathetic overload where we're in fight or flight and we're just really struggling. And by the end of the day, we're like, right. So that's why I really love it as an integrative kind of transitional point tool. The other thing I might encourage is if that doesn't feel right for you, then maybe you just do it every time you go in to go to the bathroom. And you just do a quick three brain tapping sequence, because you'll see in a minute just how easy that is. And it's just that little, like, kind of reminder to yourself of, like, good, let's just shed what we don't need and let's just keep moving forward, right? So anyway, so here is the quick and dirty of the three brain tapping sequence. So you have a head brain, you have a heart brain, and you have a gut brain. If you want to know more about those, go see the other video because that will go into depth a little bit more about them. All right, but the tool is that you're, in essence, you're going to, and I like to use a big C-shaped hand, you're going to tap anywhere along the top of the head or forehead, but ultimately you're wanting to get right and left side of the brain, both hemispheres at the same time. So that's why I use a bigger hand here. And you're just tapping the head brain, taking in a deep breath or two. Okay, and then when you're ready and you'll feel like, yeah, I can move my hand, that's good. You'll come down to the heart brain. The heart brain's going to be over the center chest. You can get more specific to the left. You don't need to. I like to just kind of keep it big and spread out over the chest bone. I love the heart brain tapping too because the vagus nerve runs right there, innervates our heart, our lungs, and our gut, and is part of that digestion. And it loves vibration. So tapping over the chest bone is wonderful for that vagus nerve as well. So you're taking a breath in and out, and then moving to the gut brain. And this is going to be anywhere over the abdomen, really, but I kind of look at the umbilicus as kind of that center point, and my hand is just tapping over that umbilicus there while I take a deep breath in and out. Okay, so that is the three brain tapping sequence. Practice it, play with it, use it whenever you want. You cannot do it too much. If you have any questions, thoughts, or comments, reach out, drbhealing.com. And thank you for being here. Take care.